Did we miss the introduction?
Nah.
Oh, we on here. Hey, y'all. Hey, everyone.
Damn, we don't get no intro?
That's what I said. There's no introduction.
This boy right here, JB, this is first time. First time, man. First
No,
time
it's
back.
not. No, it's not. No, it's
Don't
not.
cussing his ass out. He done left now. He ain't get the intro. I got the intro. Man. Goddamn. Y'all can't be cussing people out like that, man. We lose good people that way. Ain't do
You
anybody
said
do
y'all.
that.
I didn't say anything.
Dang,
I didn't
we
say
in this
anything.
bitch, man.
I said hello.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
How is everyone doing on this beautiful Monday, this beautiful Black Monday?
Man, listen. I wanna go on record and say that I don't even want to give back Juneteenth because we need to add an extra one. So we need to go ahead and make August 5th a federal holiday, federal recognized holiday.
Yes,
All right,
I
hold
agree.
on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. I'm just saying, just hold that thought.
I sit by myself, talking to the moon. जिसरा भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लगे सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिसरा भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लगे सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिसरा भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लगे सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे मैं करूँ बयां, जिसरा भी जाऊं, तुझको ही चाहूं. हमारा अब से मेरा तू, हमारा मैं भी तेरा हूँ. दिल को जाने ये क्या हुआ, लगे सपना सा तू लगा. कैसे
We back
I like
again.
your entrance. It's all classy and it's long. It's I got time to go get a snack, run to the store.
I just
like
watch videos on social media.
And then you get to harmonize with the opening music.
I have no clue what they saying, but I like it.
It's okay.
Said some, all I know is he said something about talking to the moon.
Oh my God.
That's Bruno Mars song, Talking to the Moon.
Yes,
Oh, it
I
is?
know.
Sir, well, this is gonna be.
You didn't know that?
I can't. You know what? I can't talk, Carlos.
Oh,
I know you said something about August 5th, but I'm gonna tell you something. As much as I listen to music, and as much as I love music, right? I just realized that I want to say last Monday that I found out who Al Jarreau is. I knew nothing about Al Jarreau before last Monday.
Oh, okay.
I'm not ashamed to say, Dennis, that I know the name, but I have not a face for the name.
Right. Most of us don't have a face.
I found out about the face because when I told people who I talk about music with, they told me things Al Jarreau was on. Like he's on We Are the World, which I thought that was not a good way to explain that because it's about 40 motherfuckers on We
I
Are the
was about
World.
to say that
But
does not narrow it down.
right, like that's supposed to help out the situation. You seen We Are the World? He on there, and so is 39 other motherfuckers. That's like saying
You
a
know
Royal
what?
Rumble.
That is
Listen,
hilarious, by the way.
I'm just saying.
That
You know what I mean?
that reminds me.
Only person on We Are the World that you know he's on
It's
there
Michael
without
Jackson.
even. No. You know this person is on We Are the World without even seeing the video. Is Bruce Springsteen because that motherfucker sound the same everywhere.
You know
You
what?
could be at you,
Him and Stevie Wonder too, though, right?
right. You could be at
Yeah.
fucking McDonald's and he could come by and try to order a milkshake and you be like, fucking Bruce Springsteen. That's exactly because you know that fucking voice.
I'm gonna tell you something. That is another person. I know the name. I do not know the face.
It's all right. It's all right. Yo, that's all right. That's why I'm here. This is why I'm here. I'm here for that. That's why I'm here. But let's get to this August 5th.
Let's get
Montgomery.
into it.
Montgomery is cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. You know what
When
I'm
we
saying?
do it.
Let me tell you
That's
something.
how I feel.
Let me tell you something. Lord Jesus, give me the
Can I
strength.
say this one part before you start though? I say this one part. You remember how they always used to say, black people don't do this, black people don't do that? I'll tell you one thing. When I seen that black bull swim, when I seen him swim to go whoop some ass,
That part. I sat up.
I said, hold up, dog. I didn't see motherfuckers come out of nowhere to jump a motherfucker in my lifetime. Underneath cars, out of cars, off of roofs. I ain't never seen a walker swim
Right.
to go up to a fight.
And then he's only 16. He said, forget the dumb shit. He's only 16. They reported that he had to turn his Cash App off. People just randomly sending him money, just telling him thank you.
Wow.
He's a baby. He is a baby. But he recognized that was a big ass problem.
Yeah.
But can we get to the part where boy threw his hat up? It was on at that point. It was a whole ass superhero moment.
They
I
said it was a
posted
bet.
that
It was a bet.
today. Yes, I was like, Avengers Assemble, because that's what the fuck happened. That's what happened. And my dad is from Alabama, so I called my dad. I said, bruh, I understand we from Oakland, but you Alabama boys, I said, I'm proud to be raised, born, bred by an Alabama man right now. Y'all got with the get and whooped that ass. He was like, we ain't never played. That's when all his southern side came out. No California was left in him with that one. I ain't never heard my dad with no thick accent before.
Let me tell you something. Unpopular opinion. I'm down with whooping ass, but I wouldn't have jumped in the goddamn river or lake, whatever that is.
You know what?
Because at the end of the day, that is the South. And in general, I just have a rule against jumping in bodies of water that I know nothing about. Because for some godforsaken reason, at my big old age of 35, I still believe the Loch Ness Monster is real.
Okay, that's fair. But I'm pretty sure whatever was in that water was like, you know what? Get that ass. You need us to come out the water too? Because you know what? Because since you being Aquaman, we going to go ahead and rest because you got this. You got this. I'm telling you, all forces was on black folks' side that day.
And then we don't take nothing serious. So Amazon has sold out of folding chairs.
I bet you they did.
Hey yo!
I bet you they did.
Hey yo! I did not know that. Yo! White folding chairs.
Every store, my friend, she keep messing with me. She said, "Ooh, they on sale."
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, B and Los, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm gonna take a picture in my front yard with a white fold-up chair and a white Bronco. I'm gonna have a white Bronco sitting next to a white fold-up chair.
Now I ain't got no white fold-up chair, but I got me a black one, so me and my husband will be doing a photo shoot with them folding chairs.
Hey, wait a minute. Y'all remember them photos? I guess it'll be from the 80s of the wicker chairs.
Yes.
with
you
the
look real
guy
royal.
and Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So our new wicker chairs
Yeah.
is the fold up space table chairs.
Oh, sugar, that is so funny.
Who
That
got the
is
video,
so
man?
funny.
Go and play the video one time.
Yeah. Let us get a
That guy in the
refresher.
white shirt is crew from our little dinner cruise boat who got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there and they left it there. So he's just pushing it off. That's funny. Took matters into his own hands. I love it. I hope the police give him a big old ticket. Ooh, confrontation with the owner of the boat. Those guys are all drunk.
We all got to throw your ass in this water. Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way! Get out the way! Dedicated woman try to swing on the boat. Dedicated woman try to swing on the boat. I want to. I can't go to the sit. I want to go to the jail. They say sit ain't got no clean water. I won't just calm down. Baby now. You ain't got to sit and explain it. Move the fuck out the way. There you go. Get out now. Captain, if they don't want to move, that this damn boat and blow them in. Alright, lock them in. Captain. Man, that dog get close. Somebody call him. Man, she didn't let me put my dog on like she a dog in heat. Put my dog on. I ain't gonna do nothing but drown and I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna say one more substitute. No, we do something, baby. It's over. Okay. Y'all gonna be parked there anyway.
Let me tell you something.
So that's the beginning of the video. Okay.
Am I the only one that never seen the hat fall?
It didn't fall. I didn't see it either. So I'm guessing the wind must have picked it up and must have sent that thing around like a signal.
Some say that hat is still floating in midair. Go ahead and play part 2.
Yeah.
That boy swimming his ass over there. That boy finna help that boy. Get up there, young boy. Get up there, young boy. Get up there, young boy. What's up? Y'all was up a minute ago. Yeah. Woo! 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 They scared. Look at them. They scared. Woo! Beat their ass. Woo! Yeah. Woo!
I don't get through here.
What the hell? Y'all, these white folks don't need black men that work security. We trying to get on the sipping cycle, the Marriott trying to come through. And the man was telling them to move their boat because the Marriott couldn't dock so the folks could get off. And everybody on the sipping cycle, we just wait. Why these folks the swung on and the jumped on their black man? Baby, the crew member that jumped out the Marriott, baby. They whooping ass, baby. Now come about that boat, baby. They ready to move up. They ready to move up. Yeah, he jumped in the water.
I don't get through here.
Why are you hitting your
What the
brakes on a
hell?
blue light?
Y'all, these white folks jumped on these black men that work.
That is right. Rather like correct. Yeah.
Going to jail. They better get him a felony.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
August 5th. I'm gonna tell my kids that was the day slavery ended.
Literally, because there is no more bondage to be had, people. Okay, at this rate, like I discussed with my husband, I was like, this is literally, and Jay Will, matter of fact, because he had posted something, I was like, this is what we needed. This is what we needed. Ain't not one person can buck up at this point. At this point, they cannot buck up and say anything. And to be honest, I'm gonna have to on Friday when you on the show, I'm gonna have to show you a video from a club out here in Bossier, Louisiana. These a bunch of group of white security guards. It's a club called Big Country, and it gave me George Floyd vibes. They had pinned his head to the ground. And you got people screaming like, stop choking him, stop choking him. And to be honest, I posted, I said they need to be straight up just thankful that the people here didn't give you a repeat of Alabama. Because it was justified.
Listen, the thing is too, like, and somebody in the comments said, shout out to the fact that nobody got shot in that situation. But see, what's crazy though, two things. In that situation, it is very easy to shoot the wrong fucking person.
Of course. Of course. And
you can, matter of fact, you can shoot the right person and accidentally shoot the wrong person.
That part. But did you pay attention to all of the videos from all angles, right? I kept telling my husband, I said, them police officers kind of are letting people get their licks in. They wasn't trying hard enough to break it up. And I was laughing. I said, yeah, I'd have been like, I'm gonna let them go on and fight because I don't get paid enough for this shit. We
listen.
SWAT.
What was crazy? What was crazy is the only cops that did anything was when dude got to just hammering everybody with the goddamn chair.
With that chair,
they had to stop him. That man needed to be stopped. He had
Because he
goddamn
didn't give a damn.
65 years of pent up goddamn frustration.
Yes, he did. Finally, somebody said it. Yes, he did. He had a whole ass flashback. You know those old Negro spirituals where you start humming. That he heard that. That's what he heard.
Yeah,
That's what he heard.
yeah,
He heard the
yeah.
call.
And the thing, but see, all right. So I always play devil's advocate, right?
Yes.
Because you got to always look at shit from both sides, regardless of how right or wrong any side is, right? I guarantee you that man was out there talking big reckless to that white boy.
Of course. Of course.
And he got tired of that shit. He got tired of
Yep.
that shit.
Yep.
The problem became when dude came from the right side and jumped in.
I agree.
The first guy that came to his aid, the black guy that came to his aid, he was trying to get everybody off of him so it can be a
Yeah.
one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was snatching people. And did you see how he touched that black woman? He was like,
All right, so she got that. Oh, because I'm telling you, at the end of the day, if don't nobody else have your back, a black woman from somewhere is gonna come
Absolutely.
through with something. Because what we not gonna do is let you mess with our black men like that. Like that is not what you gonna do at
I
all.
wish, and you know what? I wish that we could live in a society where shit like that don't happen. Like that, like it was a beautiful day on the lake. Everybody was out there to have a good goddamn day,
Yeah.
and some goddamn ignorance jumped off with them goddamn white hooligans.
It did. And then, here's the crazy part. This for the first time, I don't know about you, but I snickered to myself a little bit. It wasn't even us that started this time. They can't blame that shit on us. Not at all. That man was doing the job that he was paid to do, and you thought your privilege could get you whatever it was that you were trying to get, and you fucked around and found out. So that August, that day in August is the fuck around and find out day. It's the on-site day. Like there needs to be one of those names because I was like, wow. And you've heard me and my husband go back and forth. You already know we would have been there enjoying that shit, grinning the whole time. Grinning.
One thing I am proud of is that black people did stand up for each other and help each other out instead of just standing there and videotaping the shit.
That part.
I have a friend whose son's father got shot, and she had to run from around the corner to take this man to the hospital. Unfortunately, he passed away.
Oh no.
But everybody, she said when she got around the corner, because she got a phone call that he had got shot. When she got around the corner, everybody was just standing out there with their phones out, video.
Wow. Instead of helping him.
And it's crazy because we live in a society where everybody want to be like, I was there, I seen the whole thing. But what did you do?
Yeah.
But what did you do?
Yep.
I'm big on Second Amendment. I am one of the hugest Second Amendment advocates you ever know in your entire life. In that situation, I honestly don't believe that was a Second Amendment situation. I think that was a fuck around and find out moment, absolutely. But I don't believe that was a Second Amendment situation only because of how many people were there. And that's something that a lot of people forget in those situations is that you have to be accountable for every round. Every single round, you have to be accountable for it. And that was too many people to be out there. And the second thing I wanted to add to that is most likely that was an area that you weren't even supposed to be armed in.
Right.
A lot of people don't know you cannot have your firearm at like national parks, gatherings, big name stores. Basically, like public is the sidewalk. Public is the sidewalk.
Wait a minute. Let me add to that. In Louisiana, You can open carry out here. You can go in Walmart. Where Walmart screwed up is Walmart shows a gun with a big circle around it with a line through it, but it's a Glock. It's a specific gun. So that is where people screwed up with the loophole. So my husband walks around Walmart with his gun on his hip, and he gets the funny looks. But me as his wife, I shoot them a look like, don't try it, because what's in this purse ain't pretty. I'm going to cut you before you get to my husband, because he has every right to be in here with his gun like y'all walk around with your guns. So, yeah, and also, it's like if we came out there to visit you and your wife, right, but we are traveling with our guns, because of you guys' gun laws, we can't take our gun out of the vehicle. The gun can only stay in our Louisiana plated car.
No.
We can't get out. From
Yeah,
what we're told, we can't get out.
Yeah, you can.
What is do y'all have open carry?
Open carry.
Then hell. Oh, it's all
It's
good.
wide
Then.
open.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Edit that.
Yeah, it's wide open.
Edit that.
The thing is though, like I myself, I don't like to open carry because
Okay.
I'm big on I don't want you to know where I'm coming from.
Of course.
You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course.
Everything that I have has a holster, and a lot of times, because I'm big as fuck, you can't even tell. You know what I'm saying? That I even have it, but it's around. It's around.
Yeah.
Today, unfortunately, I accidentally kicked it out my truck. 'Cause
Where is it?
I got it.
Oh.
It's just where I have it in my truck. Like when I'm riding, it's under my steering wheel, and
Okay.
where I was getting unloaded at, I didn't realize that it had hit the ground. So when I got out the truck, I kicked it, and it toppled out the truck. So I'm kind of upset
Oh
about
wow.
that. I need to look at the sites and make sure my sites get fixed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's just crazy. We live in a society where you have to always be ready to do whatever it is you need to do to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and it's almost sad. Like we all make jokes about this situation, but this situation isn't funny. Like we still live in a society where
That lady just breaks a door. Child, I'm at my job where I do training. This lady just walked out the door, and the owner is looking like, did this heifer just break my door? Carry on.
we live in a society where people have audacity to believe that I am way more important than you.
Yes. Yes.
And what I need right now is more important than whatever the fuck is going on. And it sucks because it's almost like absolutely I am very important. But I never want to ever have the attitude that I'm more important than the next person.
That part.
If whether wherever I'm supposed to park my car, my boat, motorcycle, whatever like that. Like one thing I do some crazy weird shit. But one thing I've never ever done is park in a handicap spot.
Yeah. So that's a big thing around here in Louisiana. If my husband is running inside, legally he can leave me in the vehicle in a handicap zone. So I don't have to be limping or drooling or whatever to show you that I'm handicapped. You know what I'm saying? Like I could
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
have a migraine and fall over at any moment. You know what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying, because people with this handicap situation, that's a whole nother show for another day. They get real crazy behind the handicap. And then you be like, so what is your handicap? Because you real hyphy right now.
That
So
ain't
I'm trying to
nobody's
figure out,
business.
what is it?
At the
What
end of the
is
day, that's
But if
nobody's
you hollering,
business.
at me now it's open season question. Because I'm gonna move. You don't have to holler. I'm gonna get out your way.
But see, it get to a point like the point I am in my life, and I answer that question in a second, Sam. So I'll come back to you. Some shit just ain't worth it.
True.
Like,
I
like
agree.
Like, there's people that approach me sometime all week long. Somebody will say some crazy ass wild shit to me, and I just
Mhm.
look at them like, and I keep it
But
moving
see,
because my thing is it's not worth it because I know how far I'm willing to go, and
and I was getting
I
ready to say
am
that to you. Yeah.
I am absolutely one that takes shit way too far. And shout out Letitia. One time she said some shit. She said a lot of times the way people approach you has nothing to do with anything you did to them, but everything to do with what they going through at the moment.
Yeah. But the thing is, you're at a good mature place. Every time I talk to you, I notice that, and I'm tiny, tiny, about this much bit envious. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still a hothead at 42, but because of what I'm going through and what I'm working through, I don't bother anybody. I'm very quiet. I'm very introverted. So with that being said, it's like if I'm like, you need to leave me alone, or if I shoot you a look, that's an indication that you need to leave me alone.
Absolutely.
So I never pop off until you start with me. And then I tell my husband every time, please don't hit my car. And I tell my husband every time, by the time you see me go off, it's because I have let it go for so long, and now I can't let it go any further. I
Well,
mean,
see,
there's nothing else for me to do.
rest in peace to my mom T. Mom T is my aunt who was like a mother to me, so I call her Mom T, right?
I'm coming.
She she told me a long time ago, be nice first.
Yeah, and then see what happens
Be
after.
be nice first. Because if you
Yeah,
nice first, it gives you a moment to gather your thoughts and respond the way you need to.
true.
Not the way you should, but the way you need to.
Right.
So there's that. Sam's asked, did the race war start yesterday?
It
Um,
did. And I'm listen. I gotta head out though because I got clients, but I'm gonna retouch on this Friday. So we got a part two, y'all. Los is gonna be on my show on Friday. We're gonna talk about this again because they completely messed up
what
my
time?
whole subject matter.
What
It
time?
is at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time.
All
So
right, so it's 4 o'clock EDT.
yes. All right, y'all.
All right, thanks for coming through. Be safe. Um, I don't think a lot of people want to say give it that the race war started yesterday. The race war been going on, and I feel like a lot of times that when people start talking about race wars and shit like that, they don't even know or understand what they are putting in the atmosphere. Um, it's always been black against white, and you got people that ain't even white that go against black, and you got people that ain't even black that you got white people who don't even like white people, but also black people who don't like black people. So it's always been a race war in the United States, and what happened yesterday is really just a small part of what's really going on out here. And now, because we live in a information ridden world where people have camera phones and shit like that, it's able to be put on the forefront. When you put shit like that on the forefront, you got everybody who's adding their opinion into, well, this should have happened or that should have happened. Me myself, like I look at the shit that happened yesterday, like while it was a great fucking show, it's still sad because you got people who not only got injured, but you got people who left their house that day and thought they was going to have a wonderful day. Um, when you put your hands on somebody, that's something different than using words, and that's why a lot of times I don't respond to people because you didn't put your hands on me. You can say whatever the fuck you want to me. I don't. My mama and my daddy dead, and that still don't get to me. You can talk about my son. You can talk all you want to, but the moment you put your hands on me is when shit really start getting to the nitty gritty of what's really going to happen to you. And for that man to put his hands on that man is what started the whole shit. and I feel like he is the one who should go to jail. But again, I always play devil's advocate because I always understand that you have to look at shit from both ways. And most likely, absolutely, you seen dude out there going all like this and shit like that. You know that man was out there talking bad to that white man. Absolutely. Now, am I saying that that gave him a reason to put his hands on him? No, not at all. He got what he deserved, and anybody who else jumped in got what they deserved. Um, in my opinion, if I was the police, that's mutual combat. Um, but also on the other end of that, the white man who started the entire thing inciting a riot. You got a YouTuber, I'm sorry, a Twitcher. He's not a YouTuber, a Twitcher, Kai Sent, who was doing, I believe he was doing a PlayStation 5 giveaway in New York. And I'm talking about New York went up. It looked like fucking New Year's Eve out there in Times Square. And shit, excuse me. He got locked up for inciting a riot, destruction of property, and all this kind of shit like that. And all he did was host a giveaway. And the injustice in it all is when black people do the same thing that white people do and get treated worse than the white people do. So, in my opinion, all in all, if I was to choose a side, of course, I'm on my side. I'd rather just not be in that shit at all. Don't bring none of that shit my direction. Would I had jumped in? I'm not gonna lie to you, probably not. Probably not. And I say that because again, I take shit too far. And if somebody was to die because of me jumping in some shit that ain't none of my business, that's gonna put in jeopardy my livelihood, my family, and everybody who depend on me. Um, would I would I like to say that absolutely I would have protected him? Yes, but at the same time, it's like I, at the end of the day, do still have to think about what I got going on. And shit, ultimately, if it came down to it, I'm gonna protect me. Self preservation is number one. Self preservation is always gonna be number one in my book. Now, is there any situation where I will jump in and protect people? Absolutely, there are. But in a brawl like that, no, I do not want to be in the middle of all that. That's too much going on for me. And nah, I'm good. I'm good. Would I have recorded it? Nope. If anything, I would have grabbed my wife and we would have went the other way. Got the fuck on. Because ultimately, again, self preservation is number one in my book. Um, I guess it's gonna be a short show today. All my guests has left. Fuck y'all very much. We'll be back Monday with another show. Cause I ain't got nothing else to talk about. Peace.